everyone, hope you're doing great. Today we will be discussing about a really important topic on English language teaching. This is intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation. We will explore a little bit about the meaning and also how they impact on the process of language learning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Intrinsic motivation is when we do things just because we enjoy them, not for rewards. It happens when we engage in activities we find fun or interesting, like gardening, painting, or reading. In education, it's important to create fun and engaging learning environments. Instead of relying on rewards, teachers should help students find joy in learning. There are three main parts to intrinsic motivation: autonomy, acting on our own; purpose, feeling our efforts matter; and mastery, getting better at something. This is different from extrinsic motivation, where we do things for external rewards or to avoid punishment.
On the other hand, extrinsic motivation involves doing something for external rewards. This could include grades, certificates, or the desire to impress someone. While extrinsic motivation can be effective in getting learners started, it might not sustain long-term engagement. For example, a student can study for exam, that it's a hard exam, but he might not continue practicing after the test passed. Extrinsic motivation refers to performing an activity to earn a reward or avoid a negative consequence, rather than an inherent satisfaction of the activity itself. So, for example, where I work, we use smell spots. We have these rewards for the kids to make good decisions, or to, for example, we have quiet time. They are not allowed to stand up or talk to other people, so for them to do that, we give them the reward of a smell spot. You put this in their hand and they get the chance to smell. It's really nice, or some kids like it. And also we have the happy helper reward, which is like this badge that says happy helper. They get to choose which one is their favorite one. We gave them this because they are using the 4 B's here in the school. We use the be kind, be respectful, be responsible, be safe. And if they are using the 4 V's in the day, the next day they get the reward to be the happy helper, and they get to sit in a special chair and help the teacher. So it's like this extrinsic reward.
I'm going to talk about the comparison between these two motivations. They both have an impact on learning and language, but they can differ in the experience of the learner. Intrinsic motivation is a more fulfilling, constructive, and practical learning experience, but it can vary among individuals and may not be easily predictable or consistent. And there's also a risk of overlooking external rewards. And on the other hand, extrinsic motivation can provide short-term benefits, but it can also lead to short-term feelings of accomplishment, and it may not foster a love for the language. Another downside of it is that it can lead to a lack of self-sufficiency. Now, both motivations, they have certain benefits. They help with something in certain ways. That is why having a balance between these two is ideal and optimal. An example of this could be a learner that enjoys the language, that is intrinsic motivation, but also wants to achieve good grades, that is extrinsic motivation, can find success in their studies because of this balance between these two.
Wow! We have learned a lot! Now, to sum up everything that has been discussed, now we know that intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation help both teachers and students to develop strategies to enhance learning. We have also learned that by fostering intrinsic motivation through enjoyable activities and also recognizing the extrinsic motivation rewards, we can create a more engaging and powerful learning environment. Thank Thank you for watching. Hope this video helped you to get to know a little bit more about the importance of motivation in language learning. See you next time. Bye.